My name is Sam Fatala. I'm 18 years old, and I like to make things. I particularly like to make films about the places I go and the people I meet. I consider myself an entrepreneur, and for the past 6 years I've been producing films for online and commercial syndication. There's something really exhilarating about capturing the world through the lens of my camera. I make promotional videos for cities, universities, and businesses, and a few fun ones on the side. The University of Iowa saw my work and hired me to help tell the story of young entrepreneurs like myself. Here, they tell us about their businesses and explain why they do what they do. This is the Viz Innovator video series. Please enjoy.
So I'm Shannon Ellis. I'm a building facilitator for Metro, and then I do this thing out of our Career Connections class that is kind of entrepreneurial development. And that's where we got started with all of these small business projects. The Made label and program kind of got started a year ago that we actually branded that. We've done a lot out of our kitchen here at school. We were involved in making all kinds of confections for Christmas time. More recently is our chocolate candy bars that we're producing.
So the chocolate bar project really was a project around creating this model for engineering.
So when we began retailing our candy bars, and we needed 100 at a time, those first molds, you could only make 2 candy bars at a time. And then you just have a couple students who just say, like, I think we could build that.
They come out like this, but they're not fully cut around, so you gotta cut them out. Like literally you have to draw it on a computer. By then you take it and then you go onto the CNC machine, and then the CNC carves it all out, and then you have to cut all the bricks out. This is the Next Gen Summit one, and this is for the Innovation Expo. Then you take them, sand them down, and then you take it to the vacuum former.
The students were able to engineer a vacuum form sealer that allows us to make molds.
You have to start calculating things like square inches of vacuum, of suction, and all that kind of stuff. It's bigger, will it still work, all those kind of things.
Once we have that mold making capability, we're able to make any kind of mold that we want and pour chocolate into it. We began manufacturing candy bars at a rate of like 300, 500, and 600 at a time for other vendors. Any of the project-based learning that we're doing at Metro High School is so successful and popular with our Metro population or Metro students because it's real. They're really engaged in problem solving.
We make the molds, we make the vacuum seal, everything with little help from our teachers. It's more they just supervise while we make everything on our own. We start with the chocolate that's like a secret recipe we don't share with anyone. We decide what we're going to go to, what we're going to bring it to, what we're going to bring, how much we're going to sell it for.
We've moved on to little pieces of candy, little candy hearts for Valentine's project we did, boxed chocolates.
We started going to places and selling chocolate bars, and probably about a month after that we decided that we really wanted to branch out to people in the community and play people all over the world. Really, we have our chocolate bars in like 7 different countries. We literally made our own business here in the school by ourselves with a little bit of guidance. And with the amount of chocolate bars we sell in a year, that's plenty enough to fund Robotics Plus. So every trip we go on, all the food we eat, the hotels we stay in, it's all funded from our robotics and our chocolate bars.
All the time, people underestimate what students are capable of accomplishing. The school board itself, as they hear what students are doing at Metro, they always come up to me afterwards and say the same thing about, I didn't know that they could do that. I didn't know that they were capable of accomplishing that. When I look at it and I reflect on it, I see students who are excited and engaged in what they're doing. As a young entrepreneur, you just need to have the confidence that it's okay to try and to fail.
Even when you think you're going to fail, don't give up. Because when we thought we were going to fail and be under everyone else, we kept going, and a month and a half later we were on top.
It is this idea about lighting a fire. Light the match, let it burn, see what you can get started.